Now you're called the $1 million baby and golden leg and everything. So does that put a lot of pressure on you?
Well, I'll be honest, it does because it's not always been like that. There was a golden leg, golden hand, golden face happening, phase happening, and then there was a phase probably in 2013, 14 where I became silver, copper, steel, scrap. So again, again is now back to being golden $1 million. But so I think that I'm getting stronger with every passing year. It was difficult initially, but I'm getting stronger.
Right. Talking about your work, you've been working almost every single day, apart from those few days where you took off for your birthday. So how do you push yourself each day to get to work? What drives you?
The kind of films that I am being a part of, they say like when it rains, it pours. So the films, all four films releasing this summer are very special, very unique. They're all different from the other. Like already I've had two releases and two super hits. Terry was very different from 24. Terry was it was mass, but it also had, I kind of walked away with an impact.
Right.
I left an impact on people in this film, even though it was an out and out mass commercial entertainer. And 24 is a very intelligent film. It's a very risky project, but also an intelligent film to be a part of. And I just had to be a part of this film, whatever role was offered to me. And I think the same goes for Nitya as well.
Right.
We both knew what was happening on this film, and we definitely had to be a part of it, come what may.
Right. So how have you been picking your scripts, trying to find a balance?
I think post, the whole Anjan, Rabasa, Rame Avasthavaya, that phase, I think I decided that I should stop like trying to piggyback on other people and just do films only where I feel connected to the role, not piggyback on combinations, but also focus on what am I bringing to the film. So I think that change brought about the selection of 30, 24, Tangamagan, Brahmotsam. They're all very different from each other, and I have different roles to play, because if I play the same thing, not only the audience, even I'm getting really bored. So I think this change was very necessary.
So what does success mean to you, especially when you have limited role to play in a big commercial film? So does a hit actually boost your confidence,
Very much.
or is it all just luck?
It's a mix. I would say it's a mix. It's a mix. Definitely, even if I had planned meticulously, I wouldn't have been able to have a summer. I wouldn't have been able to arrange a summer like what I'm having right now. So it's a mix of hard work, a mix of luck, destiny. It's a mix of all those things. A hit is very, very important for any actor.
Right.
You might be a good actor or a decent actor, but hits are very, very important. Being successful at the box office is very important, and I think that I've had a mix of hits and mix of performance oriented films.
So do you believe in luck, or is it destiny, because you can connect the dot backwards only, right? So
Yeah, I am. I always say that I am God's favorite child. I had great highs, decent lows, not ridiculously bad lows, but great highs.
right. In your previous interviews, Samantha, you've said that you've been very clear that you want to make money. So have you tried to strike that balance between finding that perfect role, or
I have still never ever signed a film for the money. So, as much as I say yes, you need to earn. I don't think that my heart is really in the money. My list of prerogatives for signing a film, the last would be the money. The first would be like script, director, hero, then money.
so you've let go of films which actually paid you a lot?
Yeah, I think initially in my career itself, I did things like this. Initially in my career, I think my greatest decision was doing EGA and letting go of two mass masala films that were paying triple what EGA was paying me. And if I had committed to EGA, I wouldn't have been able. The decision was commit EGA. You can't do the other films because it required a lot of dates. Plus the remuneration was one third of the other films. But I knew that I think that was one risky decision that I made, which I'm very, very thankful for very early in my career.
Right. So, given the stature you are in right now, I'm sure you get a script every other week. Apart from the fact that you don't have dates, what is the other reason that you give for not signing a project?
I think, well, yeah, right now it's always like, oh, sorry, I don't have dates, but it's mostly because if I don't connect to the project, I just can't bring myself to do it. However, nobody can convince me. Like once I decide to do a project, it's head on. I'm willing to like reduce my remuneration, but once I decide not to do a project, nobody in the world can convince me to do so.
Right. So, since you would have let go of lot of scripts, what's the most preposterous script that's come your way? Do you recollect any?
I can't say that now, but yeah, there are quite a few where I've thought people are actually putting money on this project. Yeah, there are quite a few. I can't name names because those projects have happened and other people have been a part of it.
So, on a scale of 1 to 100, how greedy are you as a person?
100. I am extremely greedy. This also has its positive. It has its positives. It also has its negatives. But yeah, I'm very greedy, especially when it comes to work.
Work. So, is there any quality of yours that you hate?
My insecurities. I think that something that I have never changed since a child is something that I've not been able to let go of. Are my insecurities. I've changed so much as a person, become better, become stronger, become more talented, become a whole range of things, but this is something that I carry along and trod along every day.
Right, Samantha, in the past you said that when you're on the top, you can always be replaced. So, have you gotten over that feeling?
Yeah, that's the thing about when I was, on the way to the top. It's you just have one focus, right? You don't really care who's around, what's around. You just like pick the right films, do really good, do hard work, and it's a step by step process. And then you reach on the top, and you're like, now who's replacing me? Who's coming? Because what do you do next? What do you do next? So I think for a little bit, I became this really, what do I do next? Very uncomfortable phase. And then I guess I realized that it's okay. It's okay to let other people do the films that anyways I am kind of bored and tired of, like the whole 5 songs, the lead scenes before the songs, the damsel in distress. Actually, I'm going to say that it's okay. Let the other girls do it. They're all beautiful. They're all talented. Let them do it. I have started wanting to do things that I am challenged. I need to be challenged to go to work every day, and that's my driving force.
Right.
I need a fight. If I don't have a fight every day, I'm going to wither and die, and I'm not going to be able to work the way I'm working. It's only because I have a challenge that I survive. So I need challenges, and I think I'm focusing on that right now, on doing films that challenge me.
So, when you said that you're unaffected by being replaced or your position, but is there any moment where it actually haunts your dreams?
Well, I'm getting into the next phase, I feel, of my life. The aggression has died down a bit, and at the risk of scaring a lot of people, I think I want to settle down, and I'm getting into that phase of my life where I want to take things slow and do quality work and yeah, settle down maybe. Not so soon, but in the process.
Eventually, okay.
You know, I don't believe that you can just get up one day and say, okay, I quit